You got Jamal Bryant preaching about white supremacists. What about the bad, awful behavior of these black women, tattoos on the neck, and then robbing and killing people? And you want to talk about white people.
Right.
And black people have to realize that these people are playing you. They'll tell you hate me and hate KJ and love these people who hate you. They're representing the black community awfully.
This
Not the queens.
no, you're terrible.
Not the queens. Not the edges and bangs.
I know. This is terrible. What is wrong with people?
This case sounds like an awful plot out of a TV show or a scene from a movie. It's absolutely devastating. Brian Altamirano Solano came to the United States from Nicaragua. He was looking for a better life. He lived in Las Vegas, and sadly, it's where his life ended one evening in May of 2023.
Jeez.
It was May 17th when Brian Altamirano Solano met two women at a hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. Surveillance footage showed Altamirano Solano with a bag across his chest. He was walking through the hallway, arm in arm, with one woman on each arm. They went to a room at Caesar's Palace.
Folks, I gotta cut in real quick. We gotta watch where we are, folks. We gotta really, I mean, sometimes we invite Satan in when we are at the wrong place. We are not supposed to be in these situations. He shouldn't even been there. And again, I don't know who this man is. I don't know if he's even a Christian or whatever. But in general, a lot of times we invite, as Christians, I should say, we invite Satan in. We invite, this type of terrible things into our lives because we are dealing with people we're not supposed to deal with. And we're in places and that we're not supposed to be. And so a lot of hardships can be avoided if we keep our butts out of these places.
Sad to say, but you're right.
Palace.
Not that
15 minutes later, the women were running away from the room down the hall. When Altamirano Solano didn't check out of the hotel hours later, a housekeeper found him. He had been shot. Las Vegas Metro Police found an Instagram post showing Ariana Taylor and Erica Covington wearing the same clothes as the women in the video with Altamirano Solano when he was walking to his room. Police also said a cartridge casing in Altamirano Solano's hotel room was matched to Taylor's gun from another incident. The two cousins, Taylor and Covington, were charged with robbing and murdering Brian Altamirano Solano within days. Now, as I mentioned, Brian Altamirano Solano came to the U.S. from Nicaragua looking for a better life, and this happened to him. He became the target of a robbery and murder. Then late last month, Erica Covington and Ariana Taylor accepted plea agreements, pleading guilty to second-degree murder and other charges. Taylor didn't speak, but Covington apologized to Altamirano Solano's family during the sentencing hearing. Solano's mother sadly told the court through an interpreter during the sentencing, "The pain that I felt was so deep. I felt like I lost my son. Why? Why my son?" Altamirano Solano's father said it wasn't enough just taking his belongings. They had to kill him. "I ask for justice for my son."
Crystal.
The queens. The Nubian goddesses.
That's what they call this.
The black girl magics.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's the culture. It's the culture. Like I don't know if you're gonna show the clip of Cardi B.
Yeah, I have.
Cardi B saying that this is what she used to do to people, and she's a millionaire, and people are still singing her music. Like, this is the type of things that make people not take black folks seriously. You are mad at the police for arresting people for doing bad, illegal things. And then you see these types of women and mum's the word. You got Jamal Bryant preaching about white supremacists. What about the bad, awful behavior of these black women? Edges, lashes, bangs, looking a hot daggone mess, okay? Tattoos on the neck, and then robbing and killing people. And you want to talk about white people.
Yeah, it's so backwards. It really is. But we know why they do it. It's a race hustle. It's a race hustle. They're pushing this white supremacy, pushing white privilege, saying that is the bane of our existence. That is the reason that we are in such predicaments that we're in. It's all due to white privilege, white supremacy. Nothing to do with the fatherlessness in homes, nothing to do with the lack of God and church rearing of our children and things like that. No, it's white supremacy and white privilege is the reason why Black people are in the predicament that they're in. It makes no sense. But they continue to push that stuff, and we get people like this.
Yeah, and nobody is saying anything. That's what makes me so mad is when you have the woman whose boyfriend unalives their kids. Jamal Bryant don't have nothing to say, but you and I can say we like President Trump, and he got all this. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like your priorities is screwed.
Right.
And Black people have to realize that these people are playing you. They'll tell you hate me and hate KJ and love these people who hate you. They're representing the Black community awfully. Your schools are crap. Your communities are crap. You can't walk down the street without smelling piss, and your kids can't read, but they're going to tell you that President Trump and anybody who supports him is the enemy. Who bewitched you? Like the Apostle Paul said, who bewitched you?
Right. And not only that, but then they'll sit here and tell you when people are crying about they can't find housing, they can't find a job, they don't have money, taxes are coming at them so high. And President Trump has Elon Musk. They literally have a website dedicated to showing you line by line where's all this fraud, all of this, the way they're doing this is incorrect. And they're trying to make them the bad guys. They're telling you that they're finding millions and trillions of dollars that have been wasted. These dollars are our taxpayer dollars, especially if you work. It's your hardworking taxpayer dollars that are being grifted out to other countries. Or if it's not that way, they're giving it to illegals. If they're not doing that, then it's just wasted. It's just fraud. Nobody knows where it's gone. And they want you to be upset for exposing it.
Exactly. And then doing stupid stuff for show, like boycotting Target. Like Target care anything about Black folks not coming. I guarantee you, if Black folks stop coming, I won't have to wait 4 hours for you to unlock the jury case. Okay?
Yeah.
Or to make
we may be able to get a deodorant without waiting 5 minutes.
Like it's just crazy. It's crazy that and Peto Hunter said, Crystal Big Mad. I'm so frustrated because it's like you guys don't get it. You are hating the people who love you and loving the people who hate you. I'm not saying that President Trump is perfect, but gosh, like if you hold an American passport and you are legal here, and you're paying taxes and you're working, and somebody is telling you, hey, this is not right, pay attention. Like, I'm so glad that like some people are coming around, but we have a long way to go because the people like Jamal Bryant, the people like the William Murphy, like I think he's with the whole a lot of these preachers need to be laughed out of our communities. They are betrayers of Black people. And we need to invite people like Thomas Sowell back and invite people like Walter Williams back and that want to tell us the truth. Shelby Steele, Candace Owens.
Right. Well, people don't like to hear the truth. Again, As I said earlier, the Antichrist is coming in ease and everything that people want, dressed in rhetoric like inclusivity, diversity, equity, and everything these people want to hear. And many so-called, even so-called Christians will embrace it along with their own destruction because it sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And they will say, and the ones that know it's wrong, but some will even stay silent because they don't want to upset people. Folks, we need to start upsetting people.
Exactly. And it's only conservatives. Like somebody sent my husband um a message because he's a Christian artist, and someone said, um do you think that it's beneficial to you to say your political beliefs? And I'm like, and I said this to them, I said, y'all only say that because he's a Trump supporter. You only say that because he's a conservative, because all of these Christian gospel artists get up there and they talk all kinds of nonsense and craziness about President Trump, and nobody says anything. No one says anything about William Murphy saying that he's going to help with the boycott, or he did a song that was talking about, for George Floyd and police, brutality. Like no one says anything about that. You only do it to conservatives, but the conservative way is the best way for Black folks, because I can tell you, you've been trying the Democrat way for 70 years. And let me tell you, like President Trump, look at your communities. Your schools are crap. Your neighborhoods are crap. You can't walk down the street and feel safe. You can't do anything. You can't buy nothing. Everything's high in the hood. Insurance is high because your glass is going to be break. Try something else, please.
Yeah. People don't want to be held accountable, Crystal. They don't want to be held accountable. And so, even within the church, because I know a lot many times, especially within Christian conservative circles, we talk a lot about LGBT and that kind of stuff, which is right. We need to, but all of it, sin is wrong. It's all wrong.
Yeah.
And just like LGBT, we're lying, adultery, whether you're doing same sex or opposite sex, it's all wrong. And I'm just throwing those out there, but anything, all of it is wrong. And so, but people do not want to be held to account. And I hope I never get that way. Nobody is perfect, but I hope my friends in Christ always hold me accountable, as I hope they want me to hold them.
Yeah.
Because if we don't start speaking up, then there will be no kingdom left here on earth.
No.
What's Christ going to come back to? How are we going we all got to sharpen each other. And we sharpen each other by, again, continuing to pray, reading our Bible, and repenting.